Good evening from the old man that plays video games. Back again. I did a couple more changes to my dirt machine, so we're not quite done with the bottom down here. Let's go ahead and get our stuff on. We got our bouncy guys. Hey, bouncy guy. Yeah, one over here. I think he ate a stone. All right, so a couple changes. Let's change the rotation of this. That looks correct. Though I do need to go up one. All right, so let's get off of this. One of the changes is changing. I took it out. A couple of changes to this, and the signal it goes up from that. So I need some obsidian. I don't think I need that obsidian anymore, which I did not remove from my build. Up here, I did add some more circuit over there, basically adding a clock to it. Because what I thought was, well, if I'm out of TNT, the thing's going to eventually, the dirt is going to eventually all fill up. And it's going to be trigger on, saying, hey, fire TNT, because we're ready. But there's no TNT, it's just going to sit there, which is fine, because it's going to stop doing the dirt processing. But what's going to trigger the TNT once it does get one? So I snuck a ethos clock in there and put a trigger on it. So that's what that leads to. So I'm going to have to get the stuff for that. I do need to get over there, and I may need to get inside. But let's go get some scaffolding. I have some scaffolding. Have those. Let's see what I got. Those. I'm gonna need these two sticky pistons. So actually, these are useful that I have these. Let's grab these. Grab all those. Let's see. I may have everything I need except for what needs to go in the clock. Oh, it looks like there's somebody on Twitter or Twitch. Ghost Tree Killer. I'm not going to really get into Discord stuff in the middle of the stream, especially the start of the stream. So if you're interested and watch the whole thing, maybe we do something afterwards. I stream for about an hour. Oh, excuse me. About an hour each day. Maybe a little more. Depends. Those. I am gonna need these. Got 7 sticks. I think I'm gonna need some more sticks. We'll take those 10. All right, so let's head back down. How did you even get up there? You don't need to be up in this thing. All right. So it's going to be on this side. Well, let's... Nope. It's a narrow angle. All right. I need to put... sticky piston against that. There. Very, very tedious work. Just inches away from the void. There. This puts me in here, so I need a repeater there facing this direction. So let's this is that's right. Oh, I need to get on the other side. I need to get this here. Maybe not. I think that's everything here except for that and that. Now I see this thing pointing over here, but I come over here. It's also pointing that way, but that's powered. That whole line is powered because of the comparator over there. So that signal's not going down. We're not triggering the pistons. I don't know why it's showing. I mean, maybe this could send power up, but it certainly doesn't send power down. I do need this to be target block so we can send the signal in there. It's not sending the signal down, which that's the most worry. Sending the signal up, I don't think has any effect. All right, so we got 25 in there anyway, so. Oops. Thinking that is everything up here. It doesn't let me jump off of that. Need more obsidian, so I need 6. Six more obsidian. Let's go get that. From wherever my obsidian's at. Now I'm gonna need. There is one there. Right, that is one. Yeah. But I'm gonna need one here too. So I need 6. Let's get our sleep on. Oh, I need buckets. I don't have any buckets. All right. Six will do. Well, Not what I was hoping for. Not what I wanted. There we go. And we will put these buckets here. We'll put this bucket here. Good enough. Hmm. Shoot, nope. I believe we're done down here. So I believe it's 10 items up in that ethos clock, which means it's going to, I think I wanted 10. Hold on, my link, I have to use the Wayback Machine to get a web archive, Wayback Machine web archive. If I want a 10-second timer, well, if I want an 8-second timer, it's 11 items, so I put 10. No, I may need more items. I may need a couple more items. All right, now I believe that finishes my circuit down here. Now, to make the changes here. First, let's get this guy. Keep that separate. That should be... I need a piston. Do not have a piston. Let's grab... Can I make a piston? I can. Oh, I have too much stuff. Hold on. Oh, what am I missing from a piston? These. Yeah, it's not necessary. That's not necessary. Why is that a... That just needs to stay on. Oh, this needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't fall down there. All right, hold on. There we go. I do know that needs to be. That is a target block. I need more target blocks. Do I have wheat upstairs? I doubt I do. I do. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Yep. And then, but also need one pointing that. Oh, that's backwards. There you go. All right. I know it's just a big jumbled mess. I know, I know. And actually, that can be a slab. That needs to be a block. Oops. Oh well. Up, buddy. All right, so that's locked down there. Here, let's turn this off. All right, so I need that. I need another torch there. An on-off switch. Everything's off. So that means now I can put the feeder hopper in. Now, I've heard him in there. He's used a couple of durability on there. That's not locked. I might need him to just... I think I need him to just use all the durability out of that pickaxe, out of that stone hoe as he can. So that's not going to count anything. Oh, I've used some. I don't have enough. That's the durability of a stone hoe. Oh, it's going to take forever. I don't know what that durability is. Now there is 24 coarse dirt. Oh, let's grab all this stuff out of here and here. How's this doing? Oh, is that still loading up the fuel? Getting there. See, now it's a matter of him using up all the durability on that stone hoe for me to start the cycle from scratch with a new stone hoe. And I've got this switch here basically saying you're locked on. I mean, I guess that ain't going to change anything. All right, so we've gone over the counting circuit here. Basically, it's 132, which is the durability of a stone hoe. When this dropper gets triggered, every single time the light comes on, it'll trigger this. It also, that light also closes this piston, or opens the piston, which I don't have the glass block in place right now, where the glass block basically takes away the air block above the one we're wanting to transform, the coarse dirt turning into dirt, because we don't want him to then on the next 16 tick cycle or 20 next second to turn the regular dirt into farmland, because that's just a waste of durability. So every single time this light turns on, this piston is going to push a glass block down and increment this counter 1. Now, when the counter gets to 0, all of the items will be here in the hopper, and this will depower, which turns on this torch, which turns on this redstone, which turns off that torch, and that torch will then unlock this hopper to feed back into the dropper, basically a cooldown period. It'll also light this torch, and this torch will light that redstone line, which goes down this tower, which turns on this repeater, which locks that repeater. And once it locks it, this clock stops. And this clock is set on a 2 plus 3 tick delay going into this torch, which is adds a 4 tick delay. And this is the smallest time that I have been able to work where everything works correctly. Works correctly in the fact that the glass block that's supposed to be there is where it needs to be. Locks the glass block down, keeps him from just tilling that dirt into farmland, because it eventually changes back, which is what we're using right now. Is that farmland is going to turn back into regular dirt. He's going to turn it back into farmland, using up a durability, because I'm just basically trying to use up all the durability on that hoe. So we start the counter at 0. So, but in normal operations, this will lock whenever he has broken his stone hoe. And the counter will lock this. Also, this comparator here is reading out of that dropper right there. If that dropper ever drops to 0, it's going to stop pumping a signal into there, which is stop sending out this redstone. And this redstone will turn this... oh, this is not correct here. So we're going to take out that and put in a repeater. So this redstone torch is going to go into this repeater, which is going to push into the target block. Bring over back on this side, which is going to come out with that redstone signal there, which is going to go into this block, which will turn off this redstone torch. So we go from off to on, and I probably could have made this a little bit simpler, but I played around with this for a good half an hour to get something working right. Because when that turns off, that will turn on. And when that turns on, our circuit that goes down there and locks that repeater will be on. So if we ever run out of stone hose, he'll have a fresh one in his hand, but we won't have any stone hose. And in fact, I need to make something. I need glowstone. I'll need to go get some glowstone. Because above that torch there, I'm going to stick a redstone lamp. And that redstone lamp is just going to turn on whenever that torch right there at my cursor is on, telling me, hey, you're out of stone hose. But right now, I just have to kind of wait for that stone hoe to go away. And that is a slow process. I don't want to break this dirt block and place another one, because I could place this. How I did it in creative is I would use a coarse dirt, and I would break this block that I'm looking right at and place a coarse dirt very fast, which in creative you can do, but in survival it takes a second to break it using a coarse dirt. And then you lose it also. And it's a matter of him getting out of his space because he's so hard to get back up on his little step right there. All right, so we're except for that redstone torch, changing that to a slab, I think is fine. I think we're set. I just need for him to break his stone hoe, which who knows how long that is going to take. So I'm in range of all that stuff. Where's my sword? I want my looting sword. It must be downstairs. Oh, I do have mending on this one. So now it's just kind of a waiting game, and I hate that. I now have to wait for him to lose his hoe. Yo, Rusty. Mending on... I had mending on one of those shovels. Not the second one. I need to put it on there. You gonna break your hoe? Break it. That's all I'm waiting on is him to just break his hoe so I can start my counter from 0. Everything is ready to go with the new design and all the fail safes. I've got the fail safe in case we run out of TNT, which, oh, I don't have a scaffolding that reaches over there. I can't tell how much TNT I've got. Oh, I do need a rerun. Oh, that reminds me here. We can do this. Knock this out. All right, so let's go get some scaffolding. Yeah. 4? I got 4 on me? Ugh. Oh, that's as far as I can go with that. So that can go and that can go. Actually, that needs to change. Do need one more. Ugh. I've had a sniffle all day. Don't like it. All right, that should finish everything. A whole bunch of drowned. Give me creepers. Give me zombies. And you in bed? Still not broken? Maybe hit it harder. You know, break your hoe then. I shouldn't talk like that. My mom would be like, old man. Or just use my first and middle name. So I did talk to my mom earlier today. She says she watches my videos sometimes before when she's going to bed just to hear my voice, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, everybody's gotta love their mom. Mom, if you're listening to this at some point, going to sleep, I love you. Even if I am an old man. You're definitely older than me. How's your hoe? Oh, you still got it. All right. Well, not sure. I'm gonna have to figure out some of that. Let me go look at the fuel situation over here. with our refined flesh, our flesh to fuel redux, which I'm not going to publish that add-on because basically I just took somebody else's add-on and changed a setting in it. And that's maybe if I've made one from scratch, but then I tried to make it from scratch and I'm like, this is confusing as AF. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to, that is not, that's almost full. That is almost full. Oh, I did want to do one thing though. Oh, shoot. What is that chest there for? Oh, that's to catch everything out of both furnaces. That's right. All right. I want to... Do I have scaffolding over here? No. I want to stick a switch on one of those two furnaces. Well, basically the hopper that feeds it, because once I get through the initial throw all of my zombie flesh at it. Am I out of scaffolding? Did I use it all? Yep, you still got it. Oh, I still have... Did I take it down in the middle? I did. I left it up in the middle. I need to get rid of all of this in the middle. Like right now. I thought I had a lot more. All right, I need to go clean that out. Oh, there's a... I need to get rid of that block. Where did that block go? Do not have stone bricks on me. Obviously going over a bit tonight. Kind of waiting on that guy. But apparently next episode's going to be waiting on that guy. Oh, was there stone bricks in here? No. All right. There'll be some scaffolding up here. How you looking? Nope. And then here... Nope. want it off for now. So that's off. That's on. And basically what that would do would be, once this thing is all caught up and I'm putting one zombie flesh in one and one zombie flesh in the other, that's nowhere near efficient. Since each heated zombie flesh, I should call it dried zombie flesh, is a fuel source for 3. So I kind of want to prioritize all of the incoming into one stream, one furnace. So if I do hit 2, one heated zombie flesh will cook 2 of them. If I get 3, then obviously cook 3 of them. If I get 4, then I'll just have one waiting. And it gets more chances of it being more efficient. It's just when there's a bunch, I want to have both furnaces available to do this. And that is almost full. And once it fills up, everything else is going to go down here to our longer term storage, which that's just a temporary measure until I have better plans for it. How you doing, buddy? Nope, you're still got your hoe. All right. Well, this is where I'm probably going to call it. I think everything is done except for him not having me not having a brand new stone hoe where I can start the counter. So I have no idea what the durability is on that thing. And I really don't want to guess at it. Because I have absolutely no clue right now. I had at one point, I would have been off by just a handful. At this point, letting this run for a bit, it's just it's not gonna do anything. But I mean, once he does use it, he's just gonna sit there. He's not gonna do anything. So I can let it just be. But what am I going to do in the meantime? I mean, I got my looting 3 sword. I'm going to come up here, see if I can get the right materials. Let's check on Copper Golem guy. He's doing his job. Oh, that shovel doesn't have it. All right. Nothing new there. Couple of stupid items there. You're down to 10? Oh, that ain't good. Get you... Oh. Give me that. I don't want to have to think about replacing that for a while. there's a zombie. Anyways, this is the old man that plays video games. Let's get a better angle. Here we go. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'm gonna have to think of a new project. I'd like for this one to get finished, but I'm kind of in a waiting game now. So I'm thinking maybe sulfur? Maybe making an automatic sulfur thing? That seems pretty simple. I just need a piston to collect it. I think sulfur spikes grow to a 3, so I can get 2 at a time, and it takes 4 to make a sulfur cube. But to make a sulfur block, that should be pretty simple to do altogether. I don't know, we'll see. Let me brainstorm on it. I know I do want to do a flower thing coming up soon, but that may not be a tomorrow thing. If I just hang out here, eventually that guy's going to run through the durability on his stone hoe, and I can finish the dirt project. And it's got some coarse dirt down there waiting. It's got some TNT in the machine. It should at least cycle once, maybe twice. Especially if I'm able to get more gravel from the mob grinder here behind me. But we'll see. Anyways, this is the old man that plays video games. If you're watching still, I would certainly appreciate a like and subscribe. We're getting so close to 100 subscriptions. Oh my God, 97 of you guys really, really, really do like me. You do. Let's see if we can get 100. If you've watched this far and you're not subscribed, give me to 100. And send me a comment. To this video, to the next video, to the last video, any video. And yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. Good night, everybody.